Hey there, this is Dr. Evan Osar, founder of Fitness Education Seminars, the movement-based solution to the healthcare crisis, and author of the Corrective Exercise Solutions to Common Hip and Shoulder Dysfunction. We are in the midst of a healthcare crisis. There's never been a time in our history where there are so many individuals experiencing musculoskeletal injuries and chronic pain. To make matters worse, the medical profession has very few, if any, solutions to this crisis. Compounded with an aging population and increasing numbers of individuals leaving rehabilitation before they are fully recovered, there's never been a better time for you to be an expert in corrective exercise, to help these individuals find real solutions for their issues and help them accomplish their health and fitness goals. And that solution is to become an expert in corrective exercise and become part of the movement-based solution to the healthcare crisis. Thank you for tuning into this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 keys that the most effective and highly paid experts utilize to achieve their incredible results. And I'll share with you how you can learn these exact best practice strategies so you can achieve incredible results with your clients. You need real solutions if you're going to be the expert your clients and potential clients need, want, and will pay for. However, the way I see it, there are 3 primary problems with the current corrective exercise and training paradigm that is popular within the fitness industry. The first problem in our industry is that we have too much information and too many experts. This is not really the problem, however. The problem is that you have to disseminate between all the information and all the experts that are out there and try to come up with a strategy that works both with your skill set as well as your client's ability. And unfortunately, a lot of the information out there can be confusing, and many of the industry experts contradict each other. To make matters worse, many individuals try to convince you that their approach is the best approach out there, and that if you aren't doing things their way, the way they are doing them, then you are not a good trainer. Yes, at a recent fitness conference I attended, I heard 2 different industry experts suggest that if you are not doing the certain guru's ABC system, then you are a second-tier trainer. Wow. The second problem is that a lot of the corrective exercise specialists, while experts in their own right, don't always have the perspective that is going to best help you work with your clientele. You know, the general population. Just because an industry guru trains professional athletes or movie stars, it doesn't make their information applicable to you when you work with the general population. You know, the clients that have significant muscle imbalances, joint and muscle pain, have been through several surgeries, and are on several medications. While there are commonalities between all of us and all of our injuries, so to speak, training athletes and high-level individuals is much, much different than training the general population. Before you adopt the philosophy of the individuals who are telling you to train your everyday clients like they are professional athletes, you need to ask yourself the following questions. Number 1, is your client on the upper end or the lower end of the motor control spectrum? Number 2, how much time and attention does your client pay to their training and nutrition? Number 3, how often does your client see their healthcare team consisting of a chiropractic physician, manual therapist, and nutritionist? Number 4, how well does your client recuperate? This includes how much do they sleep, how much downtime do they have, and how do they manage their stress? Number 5, what is your client's medical history, including their surgeries, medications, and their cardiovascular health? If you can't supply the appropriate answers to these questions, then you should not be utilizing high-level training strategies to train your general population clientele. The third problem is that a lot of corrective exercise programs take the shotgun approach. You know what I'm referring to. Just stretch a bunch of commonly tight muscles, strengthen a bunch of commonly weak muscles, and hope that it works. The great news is that a lot of times that approach actually works. It actually helps people get better. However, let me ask you something. Say your car was not running well and you took your car to a mechanic. You go back to your mechanic and your bill is $3,000. Shocked, you ask, what was wrong with your car, not expecting such a huge bill? Your mechanic replies, well, we didn't know what was wrong. However, we found that most cars need new tires, new spark plugs, air filters, and intake pumps, so we just changed everything. You would be quite upset at its lack of specificity when maybe all you needed was a slight adjustment of your timing belt and your car would be running fine. Well, there's no difference when you take this sort of approach with your clients. Ever wonder why every expert in every field, such as doctors, lawyers, and business consultants, earn so much more than the average worker in their respective fields? Experts get paid for their specificity. This does not mean you will always be right. However, you are getting paid for your expert knowledge and your specific approach to improving your clients' movement patterns so they can live more productive lives and accomplish their health and fitness goals in a safe and effective manner. So what can you do as a fitness professional? You've probably heard me say it before, and I will continue to say it. Without a doubt, I believe that there's no better profession to be part of the solution to the healthcare crisis and help individuals accomplish their health and fitness goals than the fitness profession. This is because there's no other profession that has more access to and influence over how individuals move and what they eat. If you can improve how your clients move and how they eat, you will empower your clients to not only take control of their health care, but you will put them in a position to solve the majority of their lifestyle-related health problems so they can accomplish their health and fitness goals. However, to be part of the solution, while at the same time making this coming year financially your best year as a fitness professional ever, there are 3 keys you must follow. I call them the Power P's. Key number 1, perspective. You have a lot of choices when it comes to deciding who you're going to do your continuing education with. While I'm a licensed chiropractic physician, clinical massage therapist, I'm certified through ACE, NASM, and NSCA. I've presented and learned from some of the biggest names in the fitness and rehabilitation industries. This is not what allows me to be in a position to share this information with you. There's one thing that differentiates the integrative movement system from all the other programs that are out there and enables me to share this information with you. That one thing is perspective. I've studied with some of the brightest minds in the fitness, rehabilitation, and strength and conditioning industries. I sift through thousands of books, journal articles, and attend countless numbers of workshops. And I spend approximately 2,500 hours a year in my clinic and on the gym floor training, conditioning, and rehabbing the same types of clients you work with, the general population. This enables me to develop a synthesis of the absolute best strategies, techniques, and methods and put them into a best practice system, the integrative movement system. It is important to note that this system is developed and based upon working with the general population, not on high-level functioning individuals and athletes. Why is this so significant? Because working with a high-performing population and athletes gives us a skewed view of what works and what doesn't work, because high-level individuals respond so much easier, quicker, have a higher level of motor function, and a higher training tolerance than the general population. In other words, they can do things the rest of us can't do for a longer period of time before breaking down, which makes them awesome at the tasks they're asked to do. But think about this. Just like putting jet fuel in your 4-cylinder hatchback will break your engine down, our general population clientele will break down if they're trained with the same strategies that are designed for high-level individuals. Key number 2, principles. Adhere to the principles and develop best practices. While others argue methods, we discuss principles. My favorite poet, Ralph Waldo Emerson, said, "As to methods, there may be a million and then some, but principles are few. The man, and I will add woman, who adheres to the principles can successfully choose his or her own methods. The man or woman who adheres to methods, ignoring the principles, is sure to have trouble." And we have no lacking of methods in our industry. Pilates, kettlebells, functional training, sports-specific, yoga, just to name a few. The integrative movement system is based upon the principles of human movement, not upon methods. What are the principles? There are only 3 principles. Principle number 1, respiration. You must help your clients normalize their respiration. Proper respiration sets up optimal stabilization and alignment of the entire myofascial system. Principle number 2, centration. You must improve your client's ability to centrate their joints. Most of our clients' chronic joint and degenerative joint conditions are because they have poor joint centration. Improve joint centration, and you not only decrease pain, but you help them improve performance. Principle number 3, integration. Once you've improved your client's respiration and joint centration, you must help them integrate these functions into the fundamental movement patterns, including pushing, pulling, squatting, lunging, bending, and rotating. Accomplish these 3 principles, respiration, centration, and integration, in your training program, and you are on your way to establishing yourself as an industry expert and helping to solve many of your clients' issues. Key number 3, positioning. The days of just working someone out hard and kicking their butt are numbered. To establish yourself as a true expert, you must put yourself in a position to be successful. You must develop the best practices of an expert. You must be able to confidently assess, perform the appropriate corrective exercises, and institute a well-designed program that is designed specifically for your population, the general population client. You must be able to talk intelligently with other healthcare professionals. If you adhere to the principles, discover and learn the strategies, and empower your clients, you will become an expert and be able to attract and help more clients than you ever thought possible. If you are excited about the potential of becoming an expert, I would like to tell you about a very special and unique opportunity. The Integrative Movement Specialist certification was designed specifically for those of you that work with the same population we work with, the general population. To provide you with the tools, the strategies, and most importantly, the best practices that work with the general population to both help them solve their movement-related problems and to help them accomplish their health and fitness goals. So what exactly is the Integrative Movement Specialist certification? The Integrative Movement Specialist certification is the industry's only certification designed to help you perform and interpret functional assessments, institute an appropriate corrective exercise program, and design the most applicable training program designed for the general population. In a nutshell, the Integrative Movement Specialist certification is a fast-track program that will help elevate your knowledge as well as your skill set while teaching you how to best help your clients accomplish their health and fitness goals. And when you become known as that expert that can solve your clients' problems, you will become more in demand than you ever thought possible. So what do you get when you are accepted into the Integrative Movement Specialist certification? First, you get the 4 3-day modules. That's over 80 hours of personalized instruction with 9 of your like-minded colleagues. As Luis, one of our IMS team members, commented, the Ims Mentorship Program is a thinking professional's dream. You will be guided through the specific assessment, corrective exercise strategies, and progressive exercise patterns that you need to be successful working with the general population clientele. We will also provide you with several resources to augment your learning, including the IMS course handouts that capture the essence and information from each of the modules. We will also provide you with a primal 3D anatomy DVD so you can see the anatomy in a complete 3D manner so it makes the anatomy come alive. And you will receive the assessment manual, including a range of motion, muscle testing, and functional assessment, so that you know exactly how to evaluate your client and how to determine whether or not your current assessment tools are providing you with the information that you best need to train your clients. After each module, you'll have a phone conference with me and 6 months of follow-up phone consultations once your program is completed so that you can continue to ask questions, communicate your successes, and discuss challenging clients with me and your team members. This next feature is one of the most unique aspects of the programs. You know how you go to seminars and the information can be so overwhelming? Well, we know that's the same feeling as well. After attending each module, you will have online access to all of the weekend's information, so you can review the pertinent content from the weekend at your leisure. This is one of the most valuable components of the program that we can offer you. Not only will you have access to the information from the weekend, you will have the ability to review the future mentorship information so that you can remain up to date and continue to have the perspective you need to be the expert you are. As Team 1 member Sarah Fisher commented, "Thank you for the online access to the module. I'm able to review concepts as well as learn about concepts and strategies that have been updated since I took the course several years ago." So, to recap, you get 4 3-day modules and over 80 hours of hands-on instruction in a small group setting. There will never be more than 10 individuals per team. 2, course handouts from each module, including the assessment manual covering functional movement, range of motion, and muscle testing assessment, as well as a primal 3D DVD covering anatomy of the entire musculoskeletal system. 3, virtual access to all 4 modules so you can review the IMS course information at your convenience. 4, follow-up phone calls in between each module and 6 months of phone conferences following successful completion of your program. And if you register by December 31st, you get the entire IMS certification course at this year's prices before the price goes up as of January 1st. And you can take 12 months interest-free to pay for it. Monthly payment plans are available. Simply contact the director of the program, Janice Maddock, at jenice@fitnesseducationseminars.com. That's Janice at fitnesseducationseminars.com, and she will be happy to answer any questions you may have about the program, or you can visit our website at www.fitnesseducationseminars.com and click on the box entitled Integrative Movement Specialist for more information and to submit your application. The landscape of the fitness industry is changing. There's never been a better time and a greater need for qualified individuals to work with the baby boomer, senior, pre and post rehab, general population clientele that is not currently being served by the medical, physical therapy, and or chiropractic industries. Our industry doesn't need more exercises. What our industry needs is leaders in corrective exercise who know how to utilize the right exercises to help their clients perform at a high level and to help them achieve their health and fitness goals. Sign up today and be at the forefront of the fitness industry so that you can be part of the movement-based solution to the healthcare crisis while watching your career raise to another level in the coming year. This is Dr. Evan Osar. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you at our next certification.
2-time Ironman finisher is changing me forever.
I feel as a fitness professional, you can't afford not to do this program. It's that important. It's been a fantastic journey.
As a teacher, he's really inspiring, and he's been teaching me a lot of great things that I'm applying daily and will use a lot of in the future.
So I would highly recommend the program to other massage therapists, personal trainers, anyone who works trying to help clients to rehabilitate, clients who are in pain and who've seen other people and just not been able to get results. Working with Evan is really inspirational.
It's improved my assessment skills. It's given me more tools and more understanding of what to do once I find out that there is a dysfunction.
My clients have seen their pains disappear. They move better, they move more efficiently, and overall they just feel better. And I would absolutely recommend this to anyone.